And start. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
And
So
welcome.
we're watching. My sister, can you believe it, has never seen Hecticana.
Well, I know of him, and I've seen
You know of
clips,
Hecticana, but you've never watched
I'm
a
not
Hecticana video.
subscribed.
You don't subscribe. You don't I'm striking out, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, I have food poisoning or something, so I'm not doing well. But we're here anyway. So, you're not subscribed to the idea of Hecticana.
No.
Anyway, I love you, Heck. Which is what I call you, by the way. Because we know each other.
But they just got done talking about the arf noise in the intro.
Yeah. Okay, so
Sorry,
this is
I
what I was
decided
saying.
to record
I forgot.
sporadically.
I out. She could easily say it's just some electronic sound, like a beat sound or something. But she has to specify it's an instrument.
Right.
Please tell me what instrument goes arf.
What the instrument would that even be?
It probably is just an electronically generated beat or whatever,
right?
You know
or
what
something.
I mean? Some kind of synthesized
sound or something.
Sound, which is a synth an instrument. I don't know, but just say that. Just say it's part of the song or something.
Right.
Don't
or
say it's a literal seal.
And I mean, I don't know. And then if it is a seal, just say it's a seal. Who cares? You know what I mean? She dies on the weirdest hills. Who cares if it is a seal? Maybe you just wanted.
It's because she wants to not talk about something more important, so she focuses in on something.
I mean, your content is already a circus. What's a seal?
Right. Can't have a circus without a seal.
Yeah. So there you go.
Zoloft and her supposed hypothyroidism medication are both being prescribed by her primary care physician. I just think this proves that she's not going to therapy.
Oh yeah,
she just goes to the doctor.
I was thinking about this the other day. We never hear about therapy anymore. Spoiler alert, it's because she never went. She never went. She bought those books on Amazon. She never went to therapy. She never had a therapist. I mean, Tommy, Emily, whatever, even proved it when she was like, "Oh, she went once and then never again," or whoever said that. I forget. I think.
Or she had several appointments.
Right, and then yep. So it's you just why even bring it up? Why even pretend like you went to therapy? You didn't go to therapy. Because then all this shit that she says, oh, I'm in a bad headspace, or all these anxieties that she has, it's well, you know who is a good person to talk about that with? Gee, maybe a therapist. You know what I mean? It's
right.
And I'm not saying having a therapist magically takes away all the anxieties and shit, but it's they would be able to help
and later on, she will show a video of her and her mom, and they got a hot dog or something. It was a hot dog on 2 pieces of white bread or something. I forget what they called it, but it was some kind of weird regional hot dog that she had to try. And she was she couldn't eat it because her brain was telling her that it wasn't cooked.
What?
And even Amber's mom was like, Amber, it's cooked. Just eat it. And she's like, no, I can't eat it. I have to throw it away.
Oh my god.
I can't. But she did that specifically because she shared that clip specifically because in her members only stream she talked about her contamination anxiety or whatever.
Yeah.
So she just has to anything that
she has to emphasize it.
Anything that she talked about in her lives now because she has to double down on it and prove double down. You like that? Double down.
That's great.
Double Dan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Double Dan.
Double Dan.
She has to bring it up and show quote unquote proof in a video.
Right. And the worst part is she thinks she's so slick. But it's dude, we know exactly what you're doing. Or she thinks we're as stupid as she is.
Don't piss on my light and tell me it's raining.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure it's going to be increased because that's usually what happens on Zoloft. You slowly increase it. And I also need to talk about another symptom that I have randomly received. Right? It's not about Zoloft. It's just a health related.
Listen. I love my favorite thing that Karina does is when she goes, listen. So I love, I fucking love Karina when she goes, listen to what I'm about to tell you. Listen. Are you listening? Anyway, listen to what she says about doubling her. Listen to what Hecticana says about this whole doubling your dose thing. And then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
So me and my mom got these frozen yogurt cones from Brahms. She introduced me, and they're actually so good. Usually I get vanilla, but they didn't have vanilla. They just had chocolate and swirl, but they're delicious, aren't they?
Is she saying that she is 34 years old and she's never had frozen yogurt? That can't be what she's saying.
No. She said she's never had Brahms frozen yogurt before.
Right.
Because in the same sentence, she says, usually I get vanilla, but they didn't have vanilla. So she's never had that particular frozen yogurt before, I think is what she was trying to say. See, that's what happens when you're a reaction when you try to find something and everything.
Something out of nothing, yeah.
Like, I try to be objective about things. And, like, if you really listen...
Yeah.
Not that I'm defending... I won't defend Amber and her stupid things that she says.
But yeah.
When someone has the wrong end of the stick, I will say, listen, no, that's not what you said. Listen.
Because Jordy tends to do that, too.
Yeah.
And also, her contamination issues are so weird. Because it's like, do you know how gross ice cream machines are?
Right.
Do you know how absolutely gross they are? But that's okay.
Right.
That's fine. Specifically, like, I know this is probably
frozen yogurt.
Yeah. I mean, this is probably a frozen yogurt place that probably keeps it up. But, like, somewhere like McDonald's and stuff, you know, it's like, they don't clean that shit all the time. Like, there's a reason it's broken all the time. It's probably because they're cleaning it. Like, but they're so
clean it
gross.
once a month.
I designed parts for a ice cream machine when I worked at
Name and address withheld.
And even they were like, yeah, they're fucking disgusting. Like, you have to literally like take it apart to clean it, and nobody does that. So it's like coffee machines, you know what I mean? It's like it's just gross.
And that's like when I served at IHOP and we had like never cleaned the sweet tea thing. Like we cleaned it.
Yeah.
We cleaned it. We like put the like sanitizer water or whatever in the thing like at the end of the day and then let it run and pour out. But we never like took off the nozzle and like took it apart and like cleaned all the gross shit out of the
like
nozzle.
Like
and it was funny because
and shit,
after we did that, everyone talked about the difference in taste in iced tea, and I was like, yeah, I fucking bet.
That's so nasty. I don't know. I just find it funny that her contamination issue is like something that, like you said about the hot dog. It's like something that's clearly cooked. Like, girl, they cooked it. What the fuck do you? No, they're serving fucking rare hot dogs.
They're fucking like, raw dogging you.
What do you mean?
No one's ever raw dogged you. No one ever will.
But like, it's like you're being stupid. Like
but like if you have actual contamination OCD, you would think before you got frozen yogurt, you would think about the machine.
You'd be like, oh god, did they clean the machines? Oh god, yeah, that's literally what it would be.
And you literally wouldn't eat anything because unless you like, and I think somebody says it at some point, or I read a comment somewhere that said something to that effect.
Then
like
you would prepare it yourself.
you would cook food yourself all the time because
you don't know who's touched it
else.
And like the whole her going into like, oh, I throw away my DoorDash order if the seal is broken or something. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but that's why she had to double down with the hot dog thing, because she talked about her
talked about that and how, oh god,
anxiety.
Her mother must just roll her eyes. Like, I wish we could have a constant Mama Lynn cam.
I can't. I want Mama Lynn and Amber to fall out because, you know, Mama Lynn's got this spiciest tea.
Oh, yeah.
She's got fucking
Mama Lynn comes across my Facebook. I like to think we're like 1 degree of separation away. Because she just comes across my... Anytime she goes to that bingo place, it now shows up on my Facebook. I'm like, I know when they go to bingo.
So you're friends with Mama Lynn on Facebook, and I'm friends with Tommy on Instagram.
Yeah. Any word from Tommy, by the way?
I haven't really looked, and like I said, my phone's downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Even she has never had frozen yogurt until now. That's just weird, man.
They were big in like 20...
They were big? Yeah, they were big before COVID, and then COVID wiped out all the Froyo places.
Yeah.
Like, there were Froyo places everywhere. Like, Tutti Frutti was my favorite one, and then the one that me and Mr. Bob always used to go to.
Oh, yeah, there was so
many.
And
it was like the self-serve frozen yogurt. Like, they were everywhere. Now there's just Sweet Frog base left and maybe Pink Berry.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? Don't sleep on that tart flavor. I know it sounds bad, but I tried it once. Oh, delicious.
See, I'm not big on fruity ice cream.
No, I don't get the fruity. I would get like the tart or like the cheesecake flavor, or like sometimes they have like a birthday cake or like
that's
even
what
just
I'm saying.
vanilla, and then you just put all your toppings and stuff.
Right,
in there.
that's
but
what
I
I
don't
do.
put like the I don't put like the little fruity balls or
no.
shit in
I do
it.
like
just
chocolate.
usually do
if I'm gonna do something, it's gonna be sprinkles or like cookie bits
cookie dough
or like,
bites or
like that kind of shit.
Chocolate. Sometimes, oh my god, I've had a hankering for like chocolate sprinkles. Jimmy's, if you will.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
I've just had a hankering because, you know, I usually go for rainbow sprinkles. I was like, damn, that flavor of like the chocolate Jimmy's. Ugh,
it's inexplicably like good. I don't know why it's good.
Yeah, you don't know what it is. I just want that. I want that in a perfume. Like, if anybody ever asked me for my perfume, I'd be like, make it smell like Jimmy's taste.
Real quick, short update. I have been extremely busy the past few days.
Doing what?
Doing what?
Pray
Like,
tell.
she does nothing.
Makes me busy, sitting around my house watching reaction channels,
Also,
not taking my dog out.
Right. It's got to be said. I miss the ankle.
I know.
I miss him so much. Come back, ankle.
It's just us talking about different reaction channels. We talked about Karina, we talked about Hecticana, we talked about the ankle.
Well, now everyone
we talked
knows
about Jordy.
who we love.
Well, because everybody watches
everyone
the same
watches
people,
them,
so.
But it's got to
But
be
I
said.
do miss the ankle. I wish him all the
so
best.
much.
I hope he comes back to us soon.
Me too.
I can't imagine what he's going through. So.
But take out all the time you need, but also come back.
Hurry up.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the inevitable video when he comes back and is like, all right, let's catch up on all this
I'm gonna
shit.
celebrate.
And I want to watch like a 4-hour video of
I
just
question
everything
whether
that's happened while he's gone.
Yeah, I question whether he even knows that Foodie Beauty is in Syria. Can you imagine that revelation?
I know.
He's
I'm
gonna
sure
be
he
like, "What?"
knows.
Oh, I'm sure he knows, but I can just imagine him being like, "Wait, she's where?"
Jordan, come back.
You can blame it all on Amber.
Me. Amber, yeah, that too.
Something happened. I don't really want to get into it, but I'm all good.
It happened.
It's just like
She does that constantly. I don't really want to get into it. Like, then don't mention it at all. Like, why do we do this? I mean, why? But like, why?
But then it says, if after this period you still haven't seen any benefits, then you may want to talk to your doctor about altering your Zoloft dose. She has been saying that it's been working great.
Zoloft has absolutely been working.
She said it was working great before she went to the doctor.
because I feel like Zoloft is actually changing my life for the better, and it feels really good.
So this is basically saying if you're not feeling the benefits, then up the dose.
It's just weird. It's like she thinks that you have to, like, based on like the Ozempic thing, you know, where it's like, oh,
Right.
increase your dose. It's like it doesn't. Not all medication is the same, girl.
Right, and so that begs the question, is she even actually taking
Right.
it? Is she even actually... Because she's just making this shit up,
Yeah, because
apparently.
why?
But the Hecticana makes an important point, I think, because of that person in her last Let's Talk video that talked about being on Zoloft, and she was taking how many milligrams? 100. What did Amber get her dose up to? 100. Like, she has to... Either she's using it as like, oh yeah, people take 100 milligrams. Yeah, I can say that I up my dose to 100 because that one girl has 100 milligrams. And so yeah, so that can be part of my lie. I can say I have to up my dose and it'll be really dramatic and oh my god, I have to up my dose.
Yeah, I just don't get what this
Or
angle
she's
is.
jealous of that other girl having 100 milligrams, so she decided to tell. Here's my theory though. My working theory is that she's telling her PCP that it's not working. She's telling us, oh my god, Zoloft is changing my life, blah, 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 blah. And for some unknown reason or motivation, she is telling her doctor, well, it's like the whole BPD thing where she's extreme on everything. And let's say maybe she did talk to a therapist or somebody about her BPD. She would just lie and say she's on this
oh god, you know, I feel
angle, and the surveys or whatever that the doctor had her take to kind of gauge where she's at. Of course, she's going to exaggerate and say everything's 9 or
so
10.
bad. Yeah.
Like from 1 to 10, she's always a 9 or a 10. She has to be the most extreme version of something. So she's lying for some unknown reason. She's lying to her doctor and saying, well, it's not really, I'm not really noticing anything. Meanwhile, she's telling us, oh, it works great, guys. It's actually changing my life.
Right, because like, no, I mean, let's be real. Like, nothing she tells us is fucking real. Nothing she
so either she's lying to us
yeah.
saying that it's working, or she's lying to her doctor for some unknown reason or motivation to get a higher dose.
And you know,
sounds
honestly,
more
that sounds more like
dramatic.
Her. Yeah, more dramatic, more. Yeah, but you know
urgent,
what?
More extreme.
You think about this, right? If she was genuinely feeling better, first of all, why does she all of a sudden, out of the blue, have all these new anxieties or new old anxieties about the contamination bullshit? Doesn't seem like it's working if you're having all these anxieties. And then also, two, if you're feeling better and you're doing better, you think you might lose a little bit of weight or be more motivated. She is not. Therefore, maybe it really isn't working. And we can visually see that it's not working because she's ballooning as we speak. buying all these DoorDash 2-3 times a day. You know what I mean? We can visually see everything else is telling us that it's not working, but then she is trying to double down and say how much it is working.
Right.
So it points to it's not working, and that's why she's increasing it. That's what I think. I think it's not. I think she's not feeling anything, and I think that maybe her size has something to do with that. I don't know.
But think about it. Like the other person that's taking 100 milligrams on her, we don't know what they look like.
Right. That's true.
They could be a normal body weight. So 100 milligrams is effective. Maybe she needs that.
Right.
Because she's 500
She's 500 pounds. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I'm
like,
saying
you don't take 2 aspirin when you're...
Right.
I don't take 2 aspirin. I take 4, and I'm only 200 pounds. I take fucking a handful of aspirin every time. I don't just take 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I took 4 Pepto-Bismol tablets earlier.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be black for a month.
But yeah, like, yeah.
But
so
but then again, by the same token, wouldn't doctors know
the doctor would know,
right,
what to
be
start
on a higher
right.
starting dose?
Right.
I mean, 50. Like it says here that the normal starting dose is 25.
So
and maybe
already double.
Starting her at 50.
Yeah.
Maybe that was their starting dose for her.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you don't want to start too high.
No,
either.
no, right.
So maybe 50 was like a safe. Okay, when treating MDD or OCD, the average starting dose of Zoloft is 50 milligrams.
Okay.
For PTSD and panic disorder, the average starting dose is 25. Okay.
So maybe it's normal. Maybe they and okay, I can see, like, if you again aren't feeling the effects, you would be like, yeah, I'm not feeling anything. I need, maybe I need a higher dose, and that's perfectly normal. But then don't tell us that it's working when it's not.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Right.
What is this run your dance crap? All the things.
All the things.
And that's what I love about Hecticana, because he's not as, like, bully as the ankle is. Not that we don't love the ankle, because the ankle doesn't say things that don't need to be said.
No, he doesn't.
He just has no filter about saying the things that need to be said. But I like Hecticana, too, because it's kind of that in between. Like, from a scale of Salty Crab or Karina Kaboom is on the low end, because she doesn't really talk about that. From Karina Kaboom to the ankle and Jordy, he's like in the middle.
Yeah.
I no longer have suicidal thoughts. I don't cry every single day. I'm telling you, I used to cry multiple times every single day. I am not as anxious anymore.
Okay, so remember earlier when I said that it was for anxiety and depression, but what she's saying here is basically, you guys, my BPD is cured. Zoloft.
Yeah, no, and this is the thing. First of all, thoughts where? Second, well, actually, no, you know what? I do kind of believe that, and I'll tell you why. I think that her overeating and her all this is a form of self. Like, not conscious, obviously, but you know what I mean? But, like, to some degree, she doesn't care about her life. She doesn't care that she's 500 pounds. That's a form, in my opinion, of self.
Yeah. Kind of like Eugenia Cooney.
Yeah, exactly. And
the opposite.
Yeah, yeah, way opposite. So I won't say I don't believe the thoughts necessarily, but his point, yeah. Now she's saying, oh, all these symptoms that are BPD, oh, it's cured. Yeah, it's like, no, you still have to do like work to get better. Like, yeah, it may fix the chemical part of it, but there's still the conscious part of it that you need to work on and then learn and work through things. So
and also can we talk about Beck being cancer free?
Yes, hell yeah,
victory
Screech.
They would appreciate that joke.
They would.
What if she's got a girl or somebody lined up in the background that she's not talking about, which seems unlikely because I think she would struggle not talking about whoever she's talking to, but let's just kind of suspend our disbelief for a minute.
Well, one would argue that she does struggle with not talking about it because she talks about situationships and
she gives little like
blah,
hints.
blah, blah, blah.
But I think it would be more pronounced though. Like, I tend to agree only because when she, like, Valentine, she wouldn't shut up about, because Valentine, we don't know Valentine. We never saw Valentine, because she was long distance or whatever, but like we never saw her. Therefore, like, there was no harm in her talking about her because we never saw her. But so she like just gushed and, oh, I got sent this and I get sent that. And I don't know. I feel like she would be a little more giddy, a little more like more hints and more, because she can't help herself.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know.
I suffer with really bad like anxious attachment and paranoia and contamination things and just so many different random anxieties. Like even when it's just storming, I used to get so scared, and my anxieties in every area of my life has drastically improved. I mean,
But it
Notice how she says, I've got contamination stuff and all these different anxieties. She doesn't want to commit to saying she's got OCD or anything like that. She wants to dance around it so that she can say, I never said I had that. It's called plausible deniability.
Yep.
And while I doubt very much that Amberlynn could define that term, she certainly...
You need to insert that clip from
I
Max
will,
Keeble's Big Move.
because that's where the first time I heard that word, and I loved it.
Yeah, I latched onto it ever since.
when I get a bingo, yelling bingo out loud gives me so much paralyzing anxiety that I literally can't do it.
No, that's why do you think I don't play bingo? And also, like, raise your hand if you were the kid that when it came time to do, like, group readings
I know
in
where you're going with
school,
this, yeah.
and you would literally, and it would go in order from your seat. Let's just say the teacher just went in order of your seats. You would count the number of kids, and then count the number of paragraphs, and then preview the paragraph that you had to read just to make sure you didn't screw it up.
Yep, or if there's
or
a
didn't
word
have
in
like
there
a difficult word,
yeah,
and you were like, oh fuck, I have to read the paragraph with ecclesiastical in it. Jesus Christ.
yeah, literally me.
Like, and then you just sit there for 10 minutes not listening to the story. Ecclesiastical, pungent, trying to say them, and then your time comes and you still say pungent because you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Not that that's ever happened.
No, not that it's ever happened to me. Never.
That is a mental illness. Anxiety is a mental illness.
No, anxiety is a mental illness. Very astute observation there, Sherlock Holmes.
That is something that I am suffering with.
I just think this is a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah.
Able to regulate my emotions
paralyzing
more,
anxiety, like Hecticana, I think, brought this up in an older video where he talks about, like, if she had paralyzing anxiety about going to the bingo hall, like, she wouldn't act a fool at the bingo hall like she does.
Right.
Like, laughing and carrying on with her mom, like, all the stuff in the videos that she does. And she wouldn't be a fucking YouTuber and record her life.
Right, that's what I mean. And she wouldn't even show up.
Right.
If she was so anxious about it. Because when you're anxious about something,
like, she doesn't,
maybe it's just
she
me.
doesn't know anything. She doesn't do anything right. She doesn't know about these things correct.
You know, honestly, I think she's a sociopath. I think that anytime she shows emotion and she's doing what she thinks you would expect of that emotion.
Right.
You know, I don't think she feels anything. I really don't.
Right. She's like
I really
robot.
don't.
She's like a fat Stepford wife or something.
Literally. Like, I'm not saying psychopath to be like she's dangerous, although other people might have a different view of that, but like I just think that she pretends. Her whole life has been pretending.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Because like she says she has these things, but like we talked about earlier with the contamination and the frozen yogurt machine, like if she really did that, she would not get frozen yogurt at all.
Right.
She would not go to the bingo hall at all. She would stay in her house and, well, she'd be doing mostly all the same things, staying in her house. But then she wouldn't DoorDash food. She would,
because you're so afraid of that interaction between another person or whatever.
Right, or
like,
the food
or the food food contamination. Yeah, it's like,
and I think she's doubling down on that and trying to say, oh yeah, I throw away.
Right.
She probably saw somebody on TikTok talk about how they do that or something, and latched onto that, and then claimed that as her own.
Yeah. See, because
but she would be cooking at home. She'd probably be better off if she actually did have contamination OCD, because she'd be cooking her own meals because she wouldn't trust. She'd wash her vegetables 17 times. I don't even wash them once.
No, I don't wash them at all.
It cooks out.
Yeah, it does.
But see, I don't have contamination OCD.
Right.
So I think like that.
To think and rationalize before I react, and my feelings aren't so strong and sharp. Instead, they're rounded and calmer, and I feel happier.
Versus rounded feelings. Okay. Sure, Jan.
Oh god, this is like that. Like hot water is round and cold water is pointy.
Yeah.
Or whatever they say.
Just drastic difference. Like, I am just so grateful for that. So what I was talking about with the random,
she's very brave to be filming from this angle when we can see straight into that gob of hers.
Yeah,
very brave. We could clock any kind of weirdness in there. Like, girl, first of all, has no one taught her from above?
Right.
But then again, she's too lazy to invest in like a tripod or a selfie stick or anything remotely helpful for doing her job. So
thankfully, because I do not want to stop taking it, I want to take this for the rest of my life. If it has me feeling this,
she won't.
No.
She will find a reason pretty soon. She might take it for, I'd say the max a year or two.
I don't even give her that long.
I don't give her that
6
long at all.
months.
And
It's
I
been,
think
what,
this-
2 months already?
Yeah. In fact, I think
So I
this
give it
is
another 4
already
months.
this is already the precursor to her stopping it.
Yep.
She's setting it up already.
So now she's sort of soft resetting the whole thing, or Zoloft resetting, if you will, the whole thing. So now she doesn't have to pretend like she has all those anxieties because the Zoloft is working, you guys.
And I need this in my life every single day. But the last, I want to say for like 5 days, almost a week now, I have been itching really bad in the palms of my hands. It has been so bad that I've had to like get scissors and like just dig them in my hands. And I've digged so hard that I have like red. Can you see that? Like it's not, the red is not what's making me itch. I have caused that from how hard I'm itching.
That ain't normal.
No, it's
That
not.
ain't normal. But okay,
Me
let's bring up
looking at the
let's bring
palms
up
of
the
my
thing
hands.
that you said though, which I don't remember, so I'm gonna go find it again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You
Fatty
can put
liver. Right,
pictures up.
fatty liver, yep.
Well, before it was just like, can this be attributed to the liver at all?
Mhm.
Because I don't believe anything she says, so I had to
Yeah.
confirm, and I asked my doctor, which is ChatGPT,
Mhm.
as you do.
Yeah.
So the first thing says itching in the hands can be associated with a liver condition known as cholestasis or cholestatic liver disease.
Mhm.
It occurs when the flow of bile from the liver is reduced or blocked, leading to a
Mhm.
buildup of bile acids in the bloodstream. This can cause intense itching, particularly in the palms of the hands and soles of the feet. Conditions such as primary biliary cholangitis and primary sclerosing cholangitis. Remember I talked about
Yeah.
being in class and rehearsing your words?
Yep,
Are
yep.
examples of liver diseases that may present with these symptoms.
Yeah.
Like, so I just had to confirm that it was associated with the liver at all.
Mhm. But she
And then the
said
second
years-
thing
Yep, sorry.
I looked up was
The fatty
about
liver.
fatty liver specifically, because I don't remember whether or not she ever specifically
I thought
mentioned
she
fatty
did.
liver.
I thought she said
But
she had it.
everyone on my 600-pound life has talked about fatty liver at some point,
Okay.
and whether or not they have fatty liver disease. And see, it's a particularly non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. While itching is not the most common symptom, some individuals may experience pruritus
Due to the
buildup of toxins or bile acids with liver function. So it's probably associated with that other thing, the
Right. The other thing.
cholestasis.
Yep.
That could just be a term for blockage of
Yeah.
bile, which is a part of fatty liver, because the fatty liver is causing the blockage, and then fatigue, weight gain, abdominal discomfort. I believe Amber has all of those things.
Yeah.
So I think she's got fatty liver, and I want this on the record. It's July 9th, 2025 at approximately 11:38 p.m.
I swear she mentioned fatty liver, like she said years and years and years ago.
Yeah,
And
it
she
had to have been early.
I thought she said she had fatty liver.
So on top of having these new medications, she has another thing that she could be diagnosed
when you don't
with,
go to the doctor in
like
13
liver
years,
issues.
I'm the best spokesperson for that because I haven't been to the doctor in 15 years. Of course, they're gonna now. If she's actually going to the doctor now, of course they're gonna find a
all
whole
these
host
things,
of problems. So it's like if I went to the doctor, they'd probably find like 17 things wrong with me.
If I didn't know better, I would think maybe this was like the first time she's gone to the doctor in years.
Literally. Yeah. Like we were saying, she ain't been to a doctor yet. She's just now going. Like, there's no way she's actively gone to doctors. There's no way. The only doctors she's seen are in the ER when she's forced to, for whatever reason.
And so now they're starting to find all kinds of stuff wrong with her because, yeah, of course there's stuff wrong with her.
Or her time is finally running out. You know what I mean? Like she only had, when you're young, you're resilient. You know what I mean? As you get older, we're getting older, you know, shit starts to break down. And when you're 500 fucking pounds, you tend to develop problems, you know?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with that.
The only
Metal
things that
plates
she's
dissolve.
ever done to help her body were done like at the last minute when she had no other option. Be forced into doing something to help herself.
Fights for you. Your body loves you, and you just need to do right by your body. But it's
And again, it's like your body is a
Dr.
separate
Lynn.
entity.
right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know how what world does she live in? I don't know what world she lives in where these things they're sentient. Like things are sentient, but are
Right.
not sentient. It's like, girl.
Things that are sentient in Amberlynn's world: your body, your thyroid, the monster.
Yeah.
Currently, right now, I don't think I'm going to have like a YouTube schedule. I just can't stick to something right now. I just have a lot going on behind the scenes.
Maybe like 20 minutes ago, you said, I thrive under pressure.
Right.
And I need a schedule because I do better with the schedule, and I just can't commit to anything.
I can't
I'm
do
so
a schedule
busy.
right now.
If I had like a plan.
It's awful.
Ugh.
It looks like some kind of horrific I Dream of Jeannie nightmare.
Yeah.
Like, I don't dream of this ever.